It's the gospel according to KB. And it's a story about Sam, right? So Samson is not the story that we oftentimes hear. Samson and Delilah, he got tricked. Like, nah, Samson tricked himself. Let me explain, right? His mom, she was barren. She ain't had no kids. She prayed. She wanted a child. God blessed her with a child. But the stipulation was he was going to be a Nazarite, which he was gang with God. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was dedicated. He had a cause and a mission. So the symbol for that was he couldn't cut his hair, right? So that's where we get the hair from. We fast forward in Samson's story, right? He gets older, he meet a lady. She was the enemy's lady, right? She was with the enemies. He wanted her though. So he told his parents, like, I need her. I want her and I need her. And his parents was like, but nah, you can't find somebody like your people's. He was like, I need her. So boom, they went and got her for him. He married her, right? They had a feast. At the feast, they said, they presented him with like, these finna be your homies. Some random dudes from the neighborhood, but they was his ops. These finna be your homies. And he was like, all right, if you gonna be my homies, like I'm gonna make a bet with you. I'm gonna give you a riddle. And he told him the riddle, right? When he told him the riddle, he said, y'all got 7 days to figure it out. They couldn't figure it out. So they start pressing his wife, get him to tell us the answer to the riddle, right? This the first time Samson catch himself slipping, right? She press him out. Then she finally hit him with the guilt trip, and he fall for this later again. He's a repeat offender. She goes, don't you love me? You making me look stupid to my people. Come on, baby, please. He went for it, right? He told her the riddle. Then she told the folks the riddle. They came back and was like, yeah, we got your answer. And he was like, I know how you got my answer. You went to my lady to get it. So then he got mad. He had to come up with the bet, which means he had to kill some people. That's a theme throughout his story. He always killing people. So boom, we fast forward. He in Gaza one night with a lady at a night, you know what I'm saying? A real professional. And he was sleeping at her house. They found out he was at the house. So the Philistines went up, like it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna surround him, whatever. But we're gonna kill him in the morning. Goofy goobers, right? They didn't get him in the morning because he left in the middle of the night, right? And then he ripped some post off some stuff and did some more destructive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hulk smash, that's who he is, but that's okay, right? So boom, we fast forward. Delilah, right? This is the story we all know and love. Samson and Delilah. It's the children's story, right? We tell it to the kids, but we slick kind of tell it wrong. When he met Delilah, he knew who she was. Everybody knew who she was. The Bible says who she was. And she made her mission clear, right? She was there to try to get him to tell her where his strength come from. And so she was pressing him out on behalf of the enemies, right? Samson was called to deliver his people from the hands of the Philistines. And each time he kept folding, right? So this is his third strike. Bro kept getting pressed by Delilah, right? They told her, go get it to him and we're gonna pay you off, right? Go get his secret, we're gonna pay you off. So then she kept trying to get his secret. She asked, bro, like, what's the secret to your hair? Like, I need the secret to your hair. He told her, oh yeah, tie me up. She tied him up. She tried to catch him slipping. He was like, oh, sight, that's it, right? And so then he went up. And then she did it again, right? She told another lie, right? She was like, okay, tell me. He told another lie. Boom. Tie me up with this instead. Didn't work. All right, cool. We fast forward. She asked him again. All right, what is it? He was like, braid my hair. You feel me? He got his hair done for free, right? So boom, she braided his hair. Still wasn't it, right? He bust out the restraints. So the final time, right, before it all comes to a crash and burn in, she hit him with the guilt trip again. Don't you love me? I thought you said you love me. You want to be with me. You my this, you my that. Like, you don't love me. You making me look stupid. And he went for it like a goof. Boom. He tell her, yep, my hair shall not be cut with a razor, right? Nobody should touch my hair. Boom. So she let the man in. He cut the hair. And then she pulled the prank on him again. Hey, the Philistines are coming. He got up. He thought it was going to be good. Psych. No strength, no power, you know what I'm saying? He was unplugged. So then they captured him up and they were celebrating. The Philistines was having a feast. They were celebrating. They was about to sacrifice stuff and this, and that, and the third. And so he was sitting there with his eyes gouged out, right? He ain't had no eyeballs. His disobedience cost him his eyeballs, ultimately his life. He was standing there at the post and he was like, God, he was a slave at the time, you feel me? They was putting him to work. And he was like, God, give me my strength back one more time, please. Like, just give it back, please. God gave it back to him. He pushed over the temple. He killed everybody in there, including himself. And thus, the destruction of Samson was his own.